I couldn't pull away, and my senses began to shift again. I watched as they kissed, as Jason touched her body, as she responded to him with passion. Instead of pulling out and making them stop, I stayed watching. In Willowbrook, a small American town where the days flowed calmly and measuredly, my life was a perfect bliss. Sarah and I had met while at university, and from the first time we met, there was something special between us. She was an amazingly beautiful woman, with burning eyes and sensual lips. She had that magic that attracts the eyes of all men. Our first years were full of attraction, passion, and falling in love. We spent a lot of time walking through parks and beaches, telling each other our fondest dreams and desires. I realized that Sarah was the woman of my dreams, and when the time came, I proposed to her. Our wedding was a true fairy tale where every detail was imbued with our love and passion. However, as time went on, routine and daily life began to creep into our lives. We became immersed in work, we had financial worries, and our work schedules began to separate us. Sarah spent more time with her girlfriends. I was consumed with my career. We were at a point where the passion was gone and monotony took its place. Everything changed the day I accidentally came home from work earlier than I had planned. I wanted to surprise her, but the surprise was for me. I saw her, my Sarah, in the arms of my best friend, Jason. The storm of feelings that started inside me was something unimaginable: anger, disappointment, but most importantly, curiosity. I couldn't look away, and my feelings began to shift again. I watched as they kissed, as Jason touched her body, as she responded to him with passion. Instead of pulling away and making them stop, I stayed watching. At first, it was pure curiosity. I wanted to understand what was pushing my wife to cheat, what feelings she was experiencing. Gradually, my feelings of anger and frustration gave way to something else. I began to see her not as a wife cheating on me, but as a woman with turbulent feelings and desires. It was like solving a puzzle. With each new peek, my feelings became more complicated. I couldn't take my eyes off Sarah, couldn't separate my eyes from this woman. Every time she changed her passions in front of another man, I saw something amazing in her, something that changed, blossomed before my eyes. I could see her sighing, her skin getting goosebumps, her skin glistening in the rays of attraction. At first, I felt resentment, wondering how she could have cheated on me like that. But gradually, the feelings of frustration were replaced by something much more complex. My wife became a mystery to me, even though I had known her all my life. I tried to understand what she was feeling, what forces were pushing her to cheat. I looked into her eyes, and my own feelings began to change. I began to see not only cheating, but passion, desire, sincerity. I saw her opening herself up to other men, giving herself over to her feelings, and surprisingly, I could not remain indifferent to this sight. My feelings became more and more complex and contradictory. I watched Sarah fall into passion as she lost herself in the arms of other men, and I was not only not offended by it, but attracted to it. I saw how she found pleasure in it, how it brought her fulfillment, and my love for her grew stronger. I couldn't contain my feelings. I wanted to observe her, to understand what drove her to do such things and what feelings she had. My wife became a mystery to me, and I decided to solve this mystery. I soon realized that my love for her was stronger than ever. I couldn't stop watching her. We discussed our feelings and desires, and it turned out that she was experiencing something similar as well. We decided that cheating and watching had become part of our intimate lives. Thus began our new chapter, where we were able to open the doors to each other into a world of passion and attraction, where the feelings of love were stronger than ever. We realized that love can be mysterious and unpredictable, but it can overcome any challenge. It was our journey of understanding, reconciliation, of renewed passion that allowed us to move past cheating and strengthen our relationship. We moved to a new stage in our lives where passion and attraction became an unshakable part of our history together. We did not hide our desires and fears, but rather shared them openly. This became a source of endless inspiration for us. We realized that love is a complex and multifaceted feeling, and it can be expressed in different ways. Our experience became a kind of exploration of human emotions and feelings. We got to know each other again, discovering new sides of our personalities and passions. Our days became brighter, our nights became hotter, and our bonds strengthened. We experienced cheating, and it brought us something we never would have expected. We realized that love and passion can reside alongside cheating, and this story became part of our unique love. And now, as I think back on this period of our lives, I realize that sometimes we need to let our feelings lead us, opening new horizons in love. Our experience changed us, making our relationship stronger than ever. We enriched each other, gaining a deeper understanding of our feelings and passions. This story is about how we survived cheating and how love proved stronger than all barriers. Our hearts beat in unison, and we are ready to go through any trials together. We found the freedom to be ourselves while being closer to each other than ever before. This story is about how love can overcome everything, including betrayal, and remain eternal.